Calling the meeting to order at 5:46. We're going to start off with Becky taking attendance, please.
Mike Reese.
Here. Present.
Lisa Hedin.
Here.
Carrie Tate.
Here.
Becky Beisel here. Jessica Dressley.
Here.
Stephanie Baum.
Here.
Brian Davis.
Here. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, let's stand to the Pledge of Allegiance facing the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. I need a motion to approve the... Where are the minutes? Hold on a second. I want to make sure I don't miss it. Yeah, a motion to approve the agenda.
So move.
Second.
Excellent. So now I need to do an approval of the minutes from the February 23rd, 2022 regular board meeting. Say again? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to move too fast. So there's been a motion and a second to approve the agenda table file. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. So now I need a motion for approval of the minutes from the February 23rd, 2022 regular board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor of approval of the minutes say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion passes. We have one item for individual action, and that'll be the approval of vendor and trust for the VIBA and Flexible Spending Accounts Administration. Bob, do you want to give any background on that before we get in that real quick?
We've had some changes that have needed to be done for our insurance specific to the VIBA, and so Kathy Moen is here tonight to explain that to you and what we need approved.
Good evening. During the fall of 2021, the district was notified that Further, who is our Flex and our VIBA administrator, was sold to a company called Health Equity. On January 27th, we were notified, we were one of many districts that were notified that Health Equity was not able to secure a trust to go with their VIBA. So that's the trust for the VIBA, and then that's separate from our flex spending accounts. And as a result, they'd be terminating our contract September 30th of 2022. Our plan year ends on June 30th of 2022. So that's into our next plan year. So that resulted in us requiring to seek a new administrator and trustee. In February, we worked with our benefits consultant, One Digital, to prepare and complete an RFP. We received 4 proposals from carriers, and of those 4 proposals, we have determined that we would like to go with OneBridge. There were 8 other districts represented by the same benefits consultant that were also required to make this change. Each of them also elected to go with OneBridge as their carrier for the district. We were able to meet as a large group and use our numbers, the number of districts that were coming together, to do some leveraging to request some things of this carrier when we went back on the proposal. Those items included, we were able to get a reduction in rates from what was initially proposed, which resulted in a savings of about $2,400 for us on an annual basis. We also were able to get an elimination of when you transfer to a new plan and carrier, there's a setup and documents and things. That cost is about $850 per district, and we were able to get that cost waived. And then the other piece was the new carrier's customer service hours only went until 5 o'clock. And so we requested that they extend those hours to 7 so that our employees would have into the evenings to be able to access their customer service. Because the implementation of this change takes 60 to 90 days, it's important that we start the work right away, which is why we're coming tonight to ask you for approval rather than waiting till the end of March. This will allow us to provide final notice to Further and begin the work to end that plan and start transferring the funds over to the new carrier. It will also allow us to get the paperwork completed to make the change with the new provider and prepare information to share with our employees, because our open enrollment starts on April 11th. If we waited till the end of March, we'd have 2 weeks to turn everything around and do that. Administration is requesting that the board approve the change to OneBridge along with their associated trust as the vendor for the VIVA and Flex administration effective July 1, and authorize us to take all necessary steps to effectively implement the change. There may be additional approval that we need on the trust piece that we may have to come back and have signed off. We will bring that at a separate board meeting if that's the case. But your action tonight would at least allow us to start signing the documents and getting moving with the changes in the plan, getting funds transferred. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Is there any delays, like overlap, where like, hey, we can't do anything from these couple days?
Yeah, there is a blackout period of 8 to 10 days right before we change over, which is another reason we want to try to get info out to employees, because they will not be able to access their dollars while we're taking it from here and moving it to there. So that's one of the pieces.
Is OneBridge the provider then of the Verba and the
Yeah, they will
Flex
be the one
spending.
that administers the Viva plan, and we have a medical and a daycare flex account, which they process all of those claims. They have their own trust that they use, that we would then be using that trust that their company uses.
Thank you.
Any further questions for Kathy? With no further questions from Kathy, then I can take a motion to pass this approval for the vendor and trust for Viva and flexible spending accounts administration.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion passes. Thanks, Kathy. Moving on to the next agenda item, that would be adjourning the meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. The general session is now adjourned. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. This thing is so loud.